Hello and welcome to Stage 2 of Unleash the Beast. Alright, so here we are. No upgrades at all so far, don't need them. And finish in the top 3. Well, gosh, that really shouldn't be very difficult. Although, I've got no upgrades, and so already I'm below recommended PR. So that means that they recommend you have more upgrades than this. Don't necessarily need to. I'm getting a little bit rough on top here. It said finish at least in third, so I don't need to win this race. I can kind of hang back, and this isn't just to be a jerk. You want your races to take a little bit longer because that should keep the bots, not keep the difficulty a little bit lower. Oh boy, that'd be funny. I should try to make this Corvette pass. That'd be funny. Woo! Took out the rear window. How nasty is that? So obviously, winning this race would be easy. Don't do that. Finish in third. Doing a little bit of drifting here. I don't race with any assists on the majority of the time. I use tilt B controls, which you can see based on the gas pedal and the brake pedal. And really not much of a challenge here. What you could do, if you're not familiar with this car, you could be doing some training at this track, which, oh well, maybe it would have been a good idea if I did some training. Oh, poor Zoe. Oh, Zoe took a big tumble. And then we got Mr. Magnus. And Magnus is fun to mess with. Nice livery there, Mr. Magnus. And some people used to think I might have been Magnus because of the M in ME7. No, it does not stand for Magnus. But let's see here. I think I might put Magnus into the wall, which is awful fun. Oh, I thought that would have taken out this rear window. It did not. Oh, there we go. Glass everywhere. Eventually, I'm going to have to let second place catch up. Zoe's way back there. Holy smokes, Zoe. What happened to you? Oh, someone did the pit maneuver. Magnus's bumper's getting all bent out of shape. There goes Magnus turning around. Not quite. See if Zoe can catch up. Well, I don't want to win this race. You know what? I'll take the Suzuka chicane. All right, let's do the same thing on Magnus here. Let's back up. See, oh, I didn't get as much room. Oh well, didn't take out my rear window. Where's Zoe? Come on, Zoe, catch up. Let's go, get going. Oh, she passed me. Oh well, that's okay because I just want to be in third place, and I still have a massive lead. So, where's the Suzuka chicane? It's right here. We never get to take it, so I'm going to go take it in reverse. This is definitely considered off track. Oh, nuts! I can't go any faster. Oh boy, and now oh boy, okay. I've probably made a mistake here. Finish line is just around the corner, and I'm in 5th place. I need to be in 3rd. And, oh, what's the name of this corner? It's like Spoon, isn't it? Spoon Corner? Spoon Curve? I was just informed about this, so I could look it up, but I'm pretty sure it's called Spoon, which makes sense. Woo, boy, it's like the parabolic shape of a spoon. This is getting kind of fun. That's a tight finish. That's what you want, though. Honestly, you want the bots to be as close to you as possible for whatever you have to do. So I had to finish in 3rd place. I want to barely be in 3rd place, and that's bot management. With being below recommended PR, I can't lower the difficulty of a stage. Well, there is a way to do that, but I can manage it. So how do you lower the difficulty of a stage? You buy upgrades. It's actually in the coding. I've confirmed this with the developers. When you buy upgrades, it's basically like a reward for spending currency. You will get slower competition. And you could pretty much test this there's a few different ways, but according to the developers, that's how it works. When you buy upgrades, the difficulty setting of the bots actually goes down. So you kind of get punished for not buying upgrades is the other way to look at that, but they don't want us to look at it that way. But that's how I'm looking at it. This one isn't too difficult with no upgrades. I was a little bit worried, but as you can see, it's okay. Boom, 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 boom. Probably should have hit the brakes right there, but I didn't. I didn't go too much over speed. Nah, it's not a big deal. Like 2 kilometers an hour over. Average speed race. Okay, so these get interesting. You can't just waste time and let people catch up to you. So what do? Well, you go the wrong way for a bit, because watch. I'm already building average speed. So I don't know, I've just kind of picked a target spot. I'm going to go back here for a while, try to turn around quickly, try not to waste a bunch of time turning around. I wasted a little bit there. And then just run the race. Now I've got the whole, I'm in 20th place and very far back, but it's a 3-lap race. So we're just going to see what this is like. So this is going to let me build up average speed. Obviously I gave up a little bit there, but the field I expect to be extremely slow, and I didn't want to finish with like a 600 or 1,000 meter lead, because that's going to really increase the bot difficulty going up. So you want to finish with as little lead as possible, so then with an average speed race, look, I'm already catching them? Oh my gosh. With the average speed race, you've got to keep moving, or you'll never be able to build up enough average speed. So that's why I had to do that. I had to go the wrong way. I'm a little surprised I'm catching up to everyone this quickly. And you're going to see I'm going to really try to keep it on track. That's the best way to keep up speed. There are some off-track cuts I could take, which I might explore later. Right now, there's just no reason for it. Off-track cuts that keep up your momentum will help your average speed. Like at the last chicane, you can just cut right across it. You got to slow down a little bit, but you could cut right across it, which actually would help with the average speed requirement. But you'll see that I don't expect this is going to be anything difficult at all to maintain average speed. I'm probably going to hit it pretty soon here. A little bit surprised at some of that. So I kind of thought I was going to be hitting average speed by now. I'm pretty sure I can take this last corner full throttle if I get the race line correct. Just see if I can do that here. Oh, there we go, hitting average speed. Oh, that's close. So here I'm going to slow down, try to take this properly. Ooh, I drove that in pretty fast. Going to fall below average speed maybe? Okay, one trick with average speed requirements, you got to drive the opposite that you normally would. Normally we take the shortest path every single time. So you take the inside lines and things like that. When you're trying to build average speed, take the outside path if you can. Like here going through the S's, I'm not going to take the outside path in this car. In some cars I could, not in this car. I'm going to have to brake. But in other corners you could take the outside line. Okay, so how long until I'm in the lead? Obviously, I've no trouble with average speed. Don't see third place on the horizon anywhere, and that's a little bit disconcerting. This might have been a mistake. Oh, well, there they are right there. Okay, nothing to worry about. Make sure you utilize the runoff. I only recently realized that I was giving up a lot of time at this track at that corner. Got to brake early, and then you're in the throttle early. This hairpin is one of the hardest parts of this entire track. Spoon curve is also really tricky, I find. Again, I'm pretty sure that's what this is called. It's these big parabolic shaped corners are difficult to maximize. So yes, I'm referencing Parabolica at Monza. Also, maggots, when you get to the one Silverstone circuit, the shortest Silverstone circuit, maggots ends up being a bit of a more of, oh boy, a little more of a parabolic shaped corner. I think it's maggots. Yes, maggots, Beckett's complex, and then Chapel Curve are the S's at Silverstone. So then at the one variant, there's this big parabolic shaped corner. That one's challenging. Brands Hatch, you've got a big parabolic shaped corner. You got two of them, but one in particular, the very last corner, is quite challenging to maximize it. And that's just because it's hard to know, like, where do you get onto the brakes at some of these corners? Okay, like the corner coming up here at Suzuka. It's a parabolic shaped corner, although I think they call this corner 1 and corner 2. Even though it kind of feels like one big corner, that was corner 1, this would be corner 2. This one I've got a really good sense of. Oh gosh, that's pretty bad. I've never felt like I don't remember ever feeling like I was bad at Suzuka's first corner. Although that one can be tricky. Yeah, that can be tricky too. Okay, so obviously my average speed's good. Here I'm wasting a bit because I realized I don't necessarily want this much of a lead. So I'm trying to reel him back in. And you want to do that sooner than later. So right now I'm matching my average speed to my current speed. And I can get, oh, went off track there, I didn't mean to. I can get away with that because I built up so much average speed. So now I can just kind of feather it and keep myself right around that 170, 175 mark. Look at that, see, taking the way outside lane. Oh, come on, I shouldn't have messed with these guys so much. Unbelievably slow. And yep, I definitely have to win it. Oh well. Got a little bit concerned with how much I was really starting to lose my average speed. Am I holding? Well, I gotta slow down here. Come on, man, catch up. This is ridiculous. Are you driving a Turtle or a Nissan? Anyways. Turtle. Who would call their car a Turtle? I mean, I've got the VW Beetle. We've got the VW Beetle. Well, we don't. It's not in the game. Okay. Really letting this guy catch up. Hurting my average speed. Trying to look... Oh, I'm trying to figure out why is my camera not staying on. That's because I'm feathering the throttle, and that undoes me holding the rear camera button. Okay, so I reeled them all the way back in. Oh, I reeled a couple back in. Well, that's good. Get these guys right on my bumper. Oh, come on, are you ever slow? That's embarrassing. Come on, man. You call yourself a race car driver? I don't know. Pizza delivery guy? No, they're faster. Okay, well, there we go. Wrap that one up. So you could drive back a lot further than I did, probably. Like, I don't know. I should have kept on going, I guess. Maybe I should have driven all the way back to Spoon Curve. Okay, here's the playlist link. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for joining me.